Hello, hello. Welcome to Gentle Yoga with me, Sue, here on the UREG YouTube Live page. Today, all you really need is your mat or a flat space that's clear. I'm going to have blocks and a strap. You don't have to have that strap. I find that to be useful, but if you don't have it, books, pillows, necktie, belt, all of those things can be substituted in if you don't have the official stuff. We're going to start laying down on our backs, flat on our backs. You're welcome to get there however you would like to get there safely. So lying on your back may look different. For me, it might be completely flat, legs long. You might have one knee up, one leg long. Whatever it looks like, you just want a space where the chest is open to the sky, the palms can be open. I invite you to close your eyes, to take this moment, to be calm, to be still. Away from the news cycle, away from the email, away from whatever is nagging at your consciousness. Just going to be still for just a moment. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the nose. Letting that belly rise and fall. If you want to, you can even bring a hand to the belly. Physically connecting with the body. To help the mind connect to the body. There's something about lying on a hard surface that I find to be very centering. Just a reminder that the body can give, can adjust, even if what you're up against doesn't. Let's take one more breath. And if they're not there already, let's bring our feet to the floor, knees to the ceiling. We'll begin to bring our knees first to one side, back to center, and then to the other side, back to center. This can start small, kind of stiff. Just a little gentle spinal twist, massage of the lower back. You can let that hip pop up if you want to. It doesn't have to stay there. I also find that this begins to stretch the tops of my thighs and into my hips. Eyes can be open or closed. I'm staring straight up into some bright light, so my eyes are closed. We'll bring our knees back to the center, and then we'll bring them into our chest. Let that tailbone pop up. What do you need today? Just take a moment. Do you need a rock? Hug them into the chest maybe. Or maybe just a be here in this space. Let's bring those feet back down. Take an inhale, bring one arm up over the head, and exhale back down. Touching the floor is optional. You need to warm up the shoulders. It's Monday. So I want you to think as we go through class, every time we change a pose, what do I need today in this moment, in this pose? Maybe we need a challenge. Maybe we need to be gentle with ourselves. I want you to ask that question today as we go throughout each pose. Bring that hand down. Let our knees drift first to one side. We're going to hold just a moment. Come back to center. And let them drift the other way. Back to center. And then we're going to let our knees help us roll over. Push ourselves up. Find a tall seated position. Maybe it's lotus position. Maybe it's feet together. Maybe your legs are long, wide, whatever it looks like. Take an inhale. Bring this arm up. Tip over. Inhale up. And exhale over. Think about pressing the hips down into the floor as we tip to help elongate that stretch. Last one. Big both hands up and exhale. Come into a twist. Inhale up, then exhale the other way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back to center, hands and knees. Take the opportunity to do whatever adjusting you may want to do. All right, rest under shoulders, hips over knees. Take an inhale, exhale, curl up into our cat. Inhale, drop down into our cow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last set. We'll come back to our neutral spine. Send our hips back towards our toes. And come into our child's pose. I like to separate my knees to make room for my belly. Whatever you need to do. Let's just drift our hips side to side. All right, send our hips back towards our toes. Lift those elbows up off the floor. Active child. Ears between biceps. Sending those shoulder blades down and away from the ears. Take an inhale. Pull forward, kneeling plank. Exhale back into child. Inhale. And exhale. Working shoulders and hips together. You can always turn this into a full plank with an option to go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Or you can stay with me in a gentle flow. Come back to our child. Let's come back on the hands and knees in that tabletop position. We're going to bring our right foot forward. Come up. Press forward. Kneeling lunge. Come back. Other side. You want to be careful that your knee doesn't go too far over your toe. Opening up those hips. The next time our right foot comes forward, let's hold. Hands can come down to the floor. Walk that right foot out a little bit. Pressing into the top of the left foot. Come back. Sink back onto the left foot. Right leg straight. Press through that right heel. Come back up. Other side. Hands don't have to come to the floor. You can stay upright. Opening up that hip. Press back onto the left, right ankle. Come back up. Roll over the toes. And come into downward facing dog. Pedal those feet. Continue to breathe. Walk the hands and feet together. Come into forward fold. Bend those knees, come up. Exhale, hands come back down. Excellent job, excellent job. All right. Let's come to the front edge of our mat. Let's find our mount. Excuse me just one moment. My music got screwed up. All right. Let's find that mount. Send the hips down towards the floor. Lift those kneecaps up. Roll the shoulders down and away. Pulling that belly up and in. Take an inhale. We're going to step this foot back. We're going to leave that heel down on the floor for just a moment. Stretch out the top of that calf. Adjust our feet. Find our warrior two. Continue to breathe. Bring those shoulders down and away from our ears. Pulling up and in through the belly. I encourage you at some point when you do your practice to do it in front of a mirror. Because you will really learn a lot about your body when you can see it move. Because sometimes I find myself doing this. I know if I just bring this hip forward, it will adjust my torso up and down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let's hold. Continue to breathe. Reaching up. Warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stretch. We'll come back down. Side angle. Pressing through that back edge of that back foot. Here's where a block can help. It just extends the arms. We'll release and release. Bring that back foot up. Find our feet for our triangle. Release that back hip. Come up. Feet for triangle look very similar to feet for warrior two. And some people don't have to move their feet. My triangle is a little tighter. Let's get over there, let's hold. Again, excellent opportunity for the use of a little prop. Again, you don't have to. Hand on chin, hand on thigh. Just not busy. Gaze is wherever we're not busy. We'll release. Come up. Reverse warrior. Back foot faces front foot. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. We're going to hinge only as far as we feel supported by our lower belly. If you have blocks, it's a good opportunity to help them just lengthen the arms. Feet feel firmly pressed into the ground. Knees are straight but soft. Let's bend that front leg, roll down, tuck that tailbone. Recenter the hips. Straighten that front leg. Continue to breathe. Bend that front knee. Come back up. Step that back foot forward. Come into forward fold. Take a moment to just feel how one side of the body feels compared to the other side. We'll bend our knees. Come up. Exhale, hands come down. Opportunity for some water. And we'll come to the other side. So you know what we did on one side, we have to do on the other. So finding our mountain over here. Take an inhale, step this foot back. Stretch out the top of that calf. Adjust our feet for warrior two. Reverse warrior. Come back down. Inhale. And exhale. Let's hold. Stretch. Come back down. Side angle. Opportunity for some blocks. Release and release. Find our feet for our triangle. Release that back hip. We'll come down. Have you been asking yourself what you need in each pose today? Release. Come up. Back foot faces front foot. Take an inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Where do we support ourselves for our flat back hinge and our flat back pyramid? In that front knee, roll down, recenter hips, re-straighten legs, Take a moment, release the head. Open that front knee, come back up, step that back foot forward, and come into our forward fold. Take a moment, compare one side to the other. Maybe even shake the head. Shake it yes, shake it no. Wag it side to side. Bend the knees, come up. Get long in your upward mountain. We've been curled up for a while. Let's get uncurled. And exhale, hands come down. Excellent job. Sip water if you like. We're going to balance. And I'm going to face the wall. I'm just going to. I find it very hard to balance when I have moving things in front of me and I'm staring at myself on a screen. So I'm moving. So I'm going to face the wall. That's okay. You face whatever you need to face. Get next to a wall, get next to a chair, countertop, middle of the floor, whatever you want. Find our mountain. Take a nice big breath. And whichever side you'd like to go to first, we're going to shift our weight. And in your time, at your pace, come into our tree. Continuing to breathe. Think up thoughts. Think light and floaty. Think pulling our crown of our head up towards the ceiling. We're made of balloons. We're made of hot air. Hands come down. We'll step back down into our mountain. Take another big breath. And when you're ready, we'll go to the other side. Continue to breathe. Hands come down. We'll step back down. How'd you do? I did much better today because I was in my primo headspace for that, right? All right, we're gonna come back down to our mats. Grab your strap if you're gonna use one. Make sure it's close at hand. Use a strap. Bring one foot out in front. Take an inhale, exhale, hinge forward. back up. You can take that leg out to the side. Strap or no strap, your choice. Take an inhale. And forward. Continue to breathe. Come back up. And we'll do the other side. Straps are just like blocks. They just lengthen our extremities. Make our legs longer, make our arms longer. You're always welcome to do this stretch with both legs at the same time. If you have any lower back sensitivity, I would recommend doing this one leg at a time because it can sometimes make stuff flare up or hips or any of that stuff. Come on, take that leg out to the side. Come on. Stay outside for a moment. Let's bring both legs wide. I'm going to take an inhale, sit tall, and exhale, hinge forward, hands come beneath the chest, beneath the shoulders. Just to reassure the body, nothing catastrophic can happen. I just want you to breathe. I don't want you to push, I don't want you to pull. I just want you to breathe. I want your legs to relax as much as they can. I want your torso to relax. This is how you get a really good stretch. It's going to last. Forcing stretching doesn't work. That's how you get injuries. Relaxing into your stretch is what's going to work. Come back up. Bring those feet in. Take an inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. If you need to have a little something underneath your thighs so that your legs can completely relax open, this is a great time to do that. Inhale, come forward. Continue to breathe. Again, reminding you that relaxing into this, I'm not pulling on my feet, not pulling on my ankles. Come back up. If you too would like to get to a place where your legs can completely relax open and in this butterfly position, you know the answer just as well as I do, which is to sit in the position often when you're at home. Sit in this position. Relax into this position. It will happen. Okay. We'll grab our strap. Come around. Our strap around our foot. We're going to let it help us roll down onto our backs. All right. So spine is on the floor, tailbone on the floor. Other foot can be on the floor. It can be long. Just want to support as we gently guide foot towards our head. This is a time where a strap really does help. You don't have to have one here. You can grab onto your thigh or your shin, calf. But you don't want to be rolled up. You want to be flat on the floor. So if you have a belt that you don't use, it's not stretchy. You just need to not be stretchy. Pull back off. Take the strap in one hand, cross it over. For that IT band stretch, both hips on the floor. Bringing this hand out to help anchor down. Press through that heel. We'll come back up. Strap in the other hand. Bring that leg out. We've already stretched the inner groin. Just a little bit more. Come back up. Let's cross the left ankle over that right knee. Upside down pigeon, thread the needle, whatever you want to call it. Tailbone still on the floor. We press in with the right knee. You may need to kind of wag side to side to find that actual center. Where that stretch is going to really talk to you in the left hip. Come up. Other foot strap. Same thing. Gently stretch. We've done a lot of hamstring stretch already today. If you don't want to really commit to this one, I totally understand. Back off. Strap in the right hand. Cross it over. Both hips stay down. Left hand can come out to help anchor. Stretch that IT band. Come back up. Strap in the left hand. Take it out. Come back up. Right ankle over left knee. Elbow on the floor, pressing in with that left knee as we find the center so that our right hip can really talk to us today. Back up. I'm going to set the strap to the side. We are done with it for today. I want to roll to one side, tuck my knees up, send my shoulder blades back to the floor. You can hang out like this. If you're like me, you might want to have a little extra height so that the shoulder blades rest comfortably on the floor. In our supported stretch, supported twist. Coming into our breath. Come back to the center. Roll to the other side. Same thing. Roll those shoulders back to the mat. Continue to breathe. Come back to the center. We'll find our place for Shavasana. What does that look like for you? Is it legs long? Is it knees to the ceiling? Kind of caught together? Is it something under your thighs to give you a little support? You're welcome to close your eyes. You have nothing to do right now but to breathe. To lie on your mat. And exhale. There's nothing you need to do in this moment, but relax the corners of your eyes. Relax the jaw, the palms, the ankles. On the next inhale, bring your energy, fingers and toes. Bring our feet to the floor if they aren't there already. Take whatever last stretch you may want. We'll roll over to one side. Press ourselves up. Eyes still closed into a seated position. Just taking a moment into your mat. On our next inhale, arms come up, eyes open. Exhale, hands come to heart space. We will close our practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching today. We didn't have any technical difficulties. Yay! Just a reminder that our in-person classes are back. You have to register for those through the shop on our website. If you go there, all the instructions are there. We hope to see you back. We hope to see you here. Remember to wear your mask. And have a great week. See you in 2 weeks. I will not be here next week, but in 2 weeks. Bye.